And field research is focused on the soil layer around the tunnel netting, their response to the tunnel fire. Because as you may know, soil is a kind of porous media. It's a matrix, but what's trapped inside is water. So when it is exposed to long time heating, there's convection and boiling happening inside this soil layer, and which eventually cause a change of pore water pressure. And because of this pressure, soil particles might be possible to move around, and this may eventually cause the collapse of the tunnel. And that's a big picture of this tunnel project. And what I did in my research is like this. Imagine you have a certain column of soil extracted from the soil lining, from the soil layer above the tunnel, and you put that column of soil right here. So I put my soil inside my column and fill it from the bottom. And the second, I fill water from this pot to fill this column, so the soil inside is saturated. And after that, I have this heater, which is supposed to be put under the soil column. After heater is turned on, it is acting as a fire source and provide instant, constant heat flux to the soil layer. And after that, what we are really interested in is what the pressure and temperature might change inside this column. So we have a lot of pressure transducers and pressure gauges, which is used to pressure measurement, and a whole bunch of thermocouples for the temperature. And all the instruments are carefully lined up so that they are all measuring the center line temperature of this soil column. And after we get this experiment data, we have a numerical model. This model can predict the pressure and temperature distribution also. And what we did after that is we compare the experiment data with our modeling data to validate the numerical model. This project has been involving 3 graduate students. There are 2 early students before me. They did a wonderful job by setting up this facility and did the first preliminary simulation for me. And what I did here is I refined their experiment and their simulation. So far we got very satisfying results. Agreement between the simulation and the experiment. And our model is validated. And after that, what we're going to do is we're going to use this numerical model to predict how the whole soil layer will react to the tunnel fire. Since in your lab you can only experiment with small scale column, but what you really want to know is how the whole picture is about the tunnel. And that's what we're going to do. So after that, you will have some idea of the pressure and temperature distribution in the tunnel when fire happens. And this can be very useful for the civil engineers to determine what kind of soil they are going to use to prevent the possible high pressure change. And imagine you have a tunnel and you probably have cable lining and all the electricity line going around it, or the equipment room right beside the tunnel. And they all be possible to be damaged by the high temperature caused by the tunnel fire. And after you know the possible temperature caused by the tunnel fire, you will have some idea or limitation when you choose your equipment or you design your whole infrastructure. And that's all for my research project. And then I would like to share my studying experience here with you, because this is my last semester studying here, and after that I will be working in California as a fire protection engineer. And it is very not only exciting and also very serious job for me. And you know what you're going to do is going to influence a lot of people's life. It's very, very challenging, and also you will have this, I think, huge sense of self-accomplishment. And I love that. And my experience here, it's a small department, and you get to know everybody. All the professors, they are really kind, and they're really willing to help students who have this will to learn. And their doors are always open. They're very smart. They help a lot with my course and my research and even my job hunting stuff. So it's a great experience for me. And the staff in the department, they are the best. They help everyone, not only for the studying issues, but also everything. So I really liked my experience here, and about this fire protection industry. I'm pretty confident it's still booming, and every company is looking for people, and especially people talented like you.